So you can't study. I mean, you've got your books open and all, but nothing is really going into your head. So that's why you've clicked on this video, because for some reason you think that Aisiri can motivate y'all. Well, you got that right. At least I think I can. So step 1, why can't you study? Is it because you're too bored or because your timetable is not going as per plan? It could be that you feel too exam oriented. You feel like your mind is clogged up with too much information, so you see no point in putting too much effort. Or maybe you have no reward system, so you feel no sense of accomplishment for the small achievements that you're progressing in. Or it could also be that everyone around you is just complaining about these exams on and on and on for 24/7. So peer pressure kicks in and you're like, oh my god, my life sucks too. It could be that as well. So what do we do about it? This is hard. These are core reasons to why I can't study. So we move on to step 2. Take a step back and understand why it is you cannot study. Put a 10-minute timer, close your eyes, take deep breaths and start visualizing yourself, your activities and actions from the last few days. What is it that you started for on your checklist? Something prevented you from going forward. What was that thing and what made you feel so gloomy and so moody? Take in everything, the thoughts you had, the obstacles that came in between, and make notes of all of these things that made you enter into this harsh academic slump. Have you done that? You better do it because it works wonders, okay? Third, why should you study anyways? Is it to fulfill the expectations of everyone else? Is it that pressure that people are already looking up at you for getting this far in the pursuit of becoming a doctor? You shouldn't let them down, right? Is it because you don't like that feeling of guiltiness that creeps in every time you don't know something that you should? It feels so embarrassing for real when a non-medico asks you something related to the human body, something so general and so simple, but you have no reply and you're just blank. Or it could also be that you should study for the sake of the past self or for your better future, right? Like at least in the MBBS context, your past self just put in so much of hard work, like a dozen times the amount of hard work you're putting in today just to get till here. So doesn't that self deserve some credit? Or is it because I am scared, that's why I'm supposed to study? Scared that I'll fail, scared that I won't be able to get forward in life because of the actions I'm doing today. Scared that maybe one day after 10 years a patient might suffer because of my negligence that I am committing today. Wow, that is deep. But that brings us to our 4th point. Come to your senses. People, don't study because you're guilty. Don't study because you're scared. And 100% do not study just because everyone else is. So what are you supposed to do? Study because you care. Study because you're interested. Study because you're passionate, fascinated about the things that go on in life. Study because you're curious. Replace guilt with commitment, fear with discipline, comparisons with focus, negligence with curiosity. Stress and reality with, I don't know, there's no replacement for that, you know. You are you and I am I, and just be it. It's okay if you don't want to study today, but whenever you study, have that drill, have that commitment and that fascination to go beyond and to actually love what you're seeing, what you're reading, what you're viewing. Some things which I do, and if this is not enough motivation for any of you, here are some things which I have been trying to do from the past week so that I don't let that monotony of going to the library every single day and just studying from just breaking me apart and dismantling me. So what do? I have started to create my own reward systems. Because I'm studying literally the entire day in the library, I make sure that once I come back to my room, it is time to take a step back and just enjoy. So I'm watching one episode of House MD every single day before I go to sleep. And it gives me a sense of reward, accomplishment for whatever I have been able to do that day. Number 2, I have started to hold someone liable. I'm talking to someone about it, about how I feel and how it's not happening, if it's not working now or later. Because if you're in a medical school, all of the people are going through that. Like there are 174 people in my class, so literally everyone is suffering like how I am. So opening up about it and just telling someone how I feel does make me feel better and also gives me more perspective. So hold someone accountable, and in the same way, be there for that person as well. Don't be this sort of one-sided person wherein you just tell and you're not ready to listen. Be ready to take and also to help. Third thing which I started to do is that even though I am superficially studying stuff because of the huge syllabus and not being able to complete everything, I have started to watch videos which bring value into the topic. So for example, there are so many carcinomas. I'm studying a lot of information related to cancer, and it gets very informative after a point when you're just like, okay, it's this genetic mutation which causes this, and because of that these symptoms happen. But these are real life symptoms and these are real life cases. So go on YouTube and find patients suffering from these diseases, because it brings in that empathetic value, also brings in this sort of fascination and drill to study, because you're actually seeing what you're studying. So that is very interesting, at least for me it is. Next thing which I do is I remind how nice I felt the other day when I was so productive, and in the same way how crappy I felt when I was utterly unproductive. So it's like I have these two sets of days. I remind myself, like, when I studied so well, I was so happy, I felt so accomplished, and I just felt good. But then when I just went and I did nothing and I kept on getting distracted and allowed distractions to happen to me, I just felt very low. So I get to choose what kind of person do I want to be on this day. Yeah. I have started to maintain a study journal, and basically what that is I have started to note down what is working for me and what is not. So then I am eliminating things which are not working and crossing it off the box so I don't repeat it in the future. And in the same way, it's just like I'm keeping track of everything. So yeah, that's one thing I'm doing as well. So these are the things which I have noted down. I hope this video has helped you to get some sort of motivation. Always remember, you are supposed to study for the right reasons. Don't let other people's views contaminate with what you've thought for yourself. And if this video has not motivated you, you can rewatch it or just come back next week for more time out with Aisiri. Bye.